Hi guys, today we're going to go ahead and learn how to root the Pixel 4a. The first thing you're going to do is go open up my forum, which has a written instruction so you can follow along. So we're just going to simply follow along. This will work on both Android 10 and Android 11. We're not going to use the twerp method because right now the twerp method only works for Android 10. But this way you can get your root. Later down the road, I'll have another root method using twerp, which is a lot easier. But this will work on both Android 10 and 11. Also will work on pretty much all the Pixel devices. So let's do this. The first thing you'll want to do is unlock the bootloader on your Pixel 4a. And you should have rebooted and re-signed in. And that's what I just did. Next, you'll have to download and install Magisk Canary Debug version. Alright, I'm going to download it straight on my phone. So just go to forum.hionandroid.com. And you'll be able to find this actual post on your phone. And let's go to how to root Pixel 4a. And go ahead and scroll down. And download the Magisk Canary Debug version. Now, if you have Android 11, you have to use this in order to pass SafetyNet. If you don't use, if you use the regular version, you're not going to be able to pass it. This is also compatible with Android 10. Now, I'm using Android 10 for right now, but I've already used the same method on Android 11 on my Pixel 4 XL, and it works also fine. But I'm just going to show you with the Android 10 here. And the download links are at the bottom here. Click here to download. And if it's not doing that, just do long press and download link. And go ahead and download. Alright, once downloaded, you can go ahead and open and install it. You might have to hit settings and hit allow from the source. Install. Alright, don't open it yet. What you're going to do is you are going to download the firmware for your phone. Now, how you do this is you're going to have to go into your settings, go to About Phone, and this is very important. And you're going to go ahead and find the build number. It's QD4A and it's Android 10. So I'm going to go back here and go click on here to the Nexus and Pixel device firmwares. And I'm going to go ahead and find the Pixel 4a, which is actually at the top. All the earphones at the top. And I'm going to go ahead and find the QD4A 2008-05. QD4A 2008-05 and .003. You have to download the exact firmware. Otherwise, you'll end up in a boot loop. So this is, a lot of other tutorials won't tell you this. Like, just download any firmware. It's going to totally screw up. So very important. Match the number. So it's this one. Let me go ahead and show you again. And you can see right here, it's the exact same build number. So I'm going to go ahead and download the QD4A 2008-05.003. Hit the link one, not the flash. That one actually just flashes it on the web. But what you want is the link. And we're simply going to extract the boot.img. Right, that's almost going here. And let's go back to the instructions. And we will have to copy over the boot image. So what we'll do is go ahead and connect our phone as a disk drive. And you can go here, change the option to file transfer. Alright. And almost download it. And make sure you can actually access it. So I don't know, for some reason it's... my phone's not connecting. But we can get around that also. You can also email it to yourself if you want to do that. So once downloaded, go ahead and click on it and extract all. Extract all the files. You don't. Okay guys, once extracted, you should have a new folder with the firmware file. Go into that and then you'll see an image file, image blah blah.zip. Double click that and also extract that. Alright. And you can also just copy and get the boot.img out. That's faster, but some computers, they might not let you do it, so that's how I'm just extracting everything. but you can just copy and paste it out of a zip file also. That way you save the time of not having to extract everything. Now, if meanwhile that's going, if your phone should be connected as a disk drive, like I said. If it doesn't work, then try uninstalling the ADB drivers. You can always reinstall it later, and that fixed my problem. So here's my Pixel 4a internal storage. So you're gonna go ahead and copy the boot.img of the firmware image zip file we just unzipped. Copy it, and we're gonna go into the download folder of the Pixel 4a, and we're gonna paste it here. All right, and let's go back to our phone and look at the steps here. Oops, that's not it. We're gonna go ahead and go back to our phone here. And we're gonna go ahead and run the Magisk app, all right, finally. And we're gonna go ahead and patch this, the boot image we just copied over. That's actually the kernel of your stock firmware. Until, you know, if you use twerp, then you can go ahead and flash the Magisk zip. And this might take a little bit to load. Alright, if it's not loading, then just go into settings and update channel. And you have to actually change it to Canary Debug. And it should work now. And boom shakalaka. Alright, next go ahead and hit install. Hit allow. And we're going to go ahead and recover. No. Go ahead and hit next. And we're going to select and patch a file. And we're going to go ahead and select boot.img. Next. Let's go. And this will patch and basically add the Magisk into the boot image, which is your kernel. And so what we're just basically doing is taking the stock kernel boot image and adding Magisk and reflashing it. Now go back to your computer, and we're going to have to copy over that file. So go back to your Pixel 4a internal storage downloads, and you might have to refresh. So if it doesn't show up, just reconnect your phone as a disk drive, because sometimes the system updates, they don't show up right away. And now it should show up under Pixel 4a. Your downloads, there should be 3 files. There you go. So go ahead and do a copy. And if you follow my unlocking guide, then you should have a folder called Fastboot under your downloads folder. And go ahead and paste it in there. Alright, and we're going to just simply use Fastboot to flash it. This is really easy to do. We're going to go ahead and go into, go back to our phone actually. We're going to have to put it into Fastboot mode. And let's go ahead and power off. And volume down and power to put it into Fastboot. And I prefer this method rather than using ADB, because that way you don't have to worry about ADB. Alright guys, let's go back to our computer, and we're going to go ahead and open a command prompt, type CMD. Now if you're using Mac or Linux, I do have the commands you have to type for Mac or Linux, right, for Windows, so you can do it. You can also use Chromebook, by the way. Chromebook, the web store has an app called ADB. Then you can use the exact same commands as the Windows version. So we're going to go ahead and type CD downloads, or you can copy and paste CD fastboot. And we're going to go ahead and type fastboot space flash space boot space magisk underscore patch.img. And that will install the patch. And you can just do fastboot reboot if you want. Or if you want to reboot it using your phone, just simply hit power. And you should have a fully rooted Pixel 4a or Pixel 4. You can try it on Pixel 4 XL on Android 10 or Android 11. Now, SafetyNet will not pass right away. If you wait a day, it will actually pass. All right. I think it has something to do with the phone registering with Google servers, but it does pass. Just give it a day, half a day, like 12 hours. I did the same thing on my Pixel 4 XL. Running Android 11, and it wasn't passing right away. Go into Magisk Manager now. and it's hanging a little bit. It's updated. All right, normal looks good. If you see normal, it means it's rooted. And let's go ahead and check. Oh, you can update the manager if you want to the latest one. Install. Let's reopen. And you can go ahead and check SafetyNet. Okay. So it failed. So don't worry about it. Check it tomorrow, and you should be good to go. And update the channel again back to Canary's fine. Yeah. Actually, you may have to reinstall it. If you still don't pass, try reinstalling the Canary, the debug version, especially for Android 11. Oops. But let's go ahead and check. We have root by downloading Titanium backup. And you should have full root if you see that. And boom shakalaka. Hit grant, you're good to go. Now let's try installing. Let's go ahead and uninstall this real quick. And just to make SafetyNet pass, just reinstall the one we installed earlier, the Canary debug, because when we patched with the Magisk, it actually overwrote with a new Magisk manager. So change the update channel to Canary debug. Should be like that. And give it a day or two, and you should be able to see updated. Actually, it should work with it. I don't know why did that. Actually, you know what? Let's actually install the latest one. Yeah, I actually have the latest one. I'm tripping here. This is too early over here. But yeah, you should actually see the button for SafetyNet with it. There we go. So just give it a day or two. It will definitely pass. It won't pass the first day, but it'll just definitely pass the second day. Have a great day, and as always, stay hot on Android.